All right, everyone. Welcome to our market update. My name is Vinnie. This guy over here.
Jared, hey everybody.
Oh, the way. There you go. Boom. All right. So we got a lot of information to get into today. We're gonna get that going. Before we get it going, just so you know, um, again, my name is Vinnie. This guy is Jared. We're gonna play this little game that we play every week. Give people a chance to win $50. Our information is below in that clicker right now. First, we're gonna put Jared to the test. And then we are going to, well, I guess both put them to the test. All right, let's do it. All right. How much of the most expensive detached property selling in La Jolla so far this year? What's your guess for that, Jared?
I'm gonna go 29 million
29 million,
on the nose.
21 million. So a little off, a little off. Okay. All right. We're going the opposite direction now. Okay. How much of the least expensive detached property sell in Rancho Santa Fe this year? Rancho Santa Fe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 708,000.
Oh my gosh, 708,000. You got to remember, guys, for listening, Detached, Rancho Santa Fe, it's probably one of the more expensive areas. La Jolla's one of the more expensive areas, but I would say as a whole, Rancho Santa Fe for Detached is definitely up there. So Jared's going with a
It's probably
750.
higher. Go
Yeah,
higher.
it's probably a little higher. Anyways, text below for your chance to win $50. While we're getting people to text their answer, how are rates looking so far?
Oh yeah, I mentioned this before. We had a crappy week. It's kind of been running like that, so not the best news. We hit back into the sixes on a conforming rate, so right at 6% today
Nice.
for 30-year fixed. Jumbo rates are like mid five, so 5.5 around there. FHA, VA, the same as jumbo, so 5.5 for those as well. That's kind of the national average for everything.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean something to think about for a lot of you out there is sometimes you're looking at basically purchases in the non-conforming purchase price, and then you go, okay, well, how much more would it take me to get into the jumbo market, right? Because sometimes you're not that far off. Maybe you're off by 20,000, 15,000. I mean, and then it goes, oh, maybe I should look at a higher price point so then I have a more palatable payment. I know it's hard to think about like that, but this is where you really want to talk to your lender and figure out. And also, too, when you're talking about your FICO score, I mean, maybe your FICO score is a little off, and you can clean that up and bring it down.
Yeah, I have somebody that we work with directly, a great credit repair company. A lot of them just trying to keep you in the system for a long time, but this specific one, they try to do it specifically for mortgages. So like, what is the minimum we need to do to get you qualified for a mortgage? So that's a huge part of it, because a lot of times you can spend money on accounts that are not going to boost your credit. What we want to focus on is ones to get you qualified for a mortgage. So those are definitely some good things to do right now. Get back into the game.
And it's so much about basically your debt to income, right? Your ratios, right? So again, that monthly payment. So we're really figuring out, okay, what's my monthly payment on this non-conforming purchase relative to what it'd be on a jumbo purchase, maybe $50,000 more.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a palatable jump right there, there are different ballparks of purchases out there, right? And sometimes you look at, oh well, I want to look in the 650 or the 700 ballpark. But if you jump to that 800 ballpark, you're going to see there's a lot less people bidding on those kind of properties, right? And then you same goes to the $1 million. I mean, so there's different jumps. So this is where you really want to sit down with your lender and your realtor to figure out, okay, what can I do and what's even possible,
Yeah.
right? And then something that we're going to get into really quick is just the idea too of, all right, well, um, what's going on with this market, right? Because something that we've kind of talked about before, and I'm bringing this up right now, is the median list to sold. Right, last month we finally went under 98. Okay, 98%. For detached, we're at roughly about 98, a little above 98. So what that means is a property is listed for let's say $1 million, right? It's selling for 980,000, right? So things to be aware of right now. If we would look at these numbers and you watched us over the last couple of months, you'll see that number was like 106 at the peak. All right, so there's definitely a drastically change to the market.
Yeah.
If compared to this market to where it was a couple months ago. So knowing where you can offer at, knowing what they're asking for, and know where you can offer at. And then let me go with median. So this right here is median detached sold price. So we remember when everyone's going, oh, we're at $1 million in San Diego. Well, we're at about 900,000, a little over 900,000 for the median detached, and then median property for sale is 800,000. Right, so you're talking about $100,000 jump from the median detached, or median attached as a whole and detached to median detached alone.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So it goes back to our idea, right, of non-conforming and jumbo.
Yeah. Well,
right?
yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think that you can actually go up in price, get a better loan that will actually drop your payment lower than a conforming loan. I mean, we just talked about it. 0.5% low, 0.5% less in rate. If you just bump up the purchase price by a little bit, let's say even 50,000, which gets you, possibly a nicer house, or you're expecting a nicer place, you're going to end up with a lower payment if you just talk to your lender about financing and figure out, do I qualify for this? And so as a team, real estate and lender, that's a great thing to be communicating throughout like the pre-approval process, figuring out if I go in this little area and find a different home that's going to make it work. Is that going to make all the difference? So it's good to talk about, definitely.
You just have to we said it like probably 3 times already, but wrap your mind around that. I could buy a more expensive home for a lower monthly payment.
It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely mind blown right there. So really, really talk to your lender, your realtor, and know what's possible. And if they're just not giving you basically information, or they're not giving you possibilities, or they're not even telling you what's even doable, because we haven't even talked about basically grant programs, government assistance programs. We haven't talked about any of that kind of stuff. In the current market where we sit, if there's a will, there's a way. You just got to make sure that people you have around you are going to provide you with the way.
Yeah.
Any last words of wisdom that you want to throw out there, Jared?
Just be patient. I mean, you're seeing the drop in homes is a good thing. The rates going up are going to knock a lot of people out of going into the market. So, patience, and keep looking for homes. I mean, keep talking to Vinnie. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Him look at the homes for you.
Have that consultation.
Yeah.
Have that consultation. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, please share, and reach out with any kind of questions that you might have. Bye, everyone.